I had plans actually to to see the 3:30 parade, but Main Street is just jacked up right now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go try to find, I think, maybe a place all the way down in Fantasyland to get a spot. I don't know, man. This does not look good for me. My goodness, you guys, it is really getting it's getting desperate around here, man. I walked almost the entire route, the entire parade route, and I'm like, no, yeah, oh, no. I mean, there's no good seats left anywhere. I've returned back to Tomorrowland because I'm gonna maybe try to go back to one of my standbys, something I haven't done in a long time, something that I would do if I was trying to think of something creative and fun to do. It's a little bit different, and that's for Peter Pan Story Time over here at Interventions.
Hey, you know what I want to do right now? I want to say happy birthday to some fresh baked muffins. What do you guys say? Let's start off by saying happy birthday to Michaela Betts, who had a birthday on the 6th of December, and Mr. Orsi, a longtime friend of Fresh Baked. You guys may have seen his trip reports that we do on our website. He turned 15 on December 7th, as did Maddie Brown, who turned 14 on the 7th. I want to say happy birthday to Casey Thames. Is that right? Is it Thames or Thames? I want to say Thames. Who had a birthday on the 8th. And also to Matt, her husband, who has a birthday coming up on the 28th of December. Connor Stanley turned 5 on December 9th, and Cameron Spiller turned 10 on December 10th. It is also Mackenzie Paul's birthday on the 10th as well. On December 11th, we have the 40th birthday for Elizabeth Wong, and the 17th birthday for Miranda Gonzalez, as well as the 13th birthday for Trinity. Happy birthday to Nate McFeeters, who turns 8 on December 12th. Sandy Donato, who turns 47th on the 12th. And to Valeria, is that right? Valeria or Valeria? Who turned 12 on December 13th. Here we go. We got a twins' birthday on the 14th coming up. Savannah and Sydney Shields. They are twins, and they're celebrating their birthday on the 14th. As is Stephen Wong, who turns 28 on the 14th. And Mark Blackwell, who turns 51 on the 14th. Mark, your wife wanted me to remind you that she would very much like to have her 50th birthday celebrated at Disneyland. Hint, hint, nod, nod, wink, wink. Okay, so on the 15th, Maria and Joseph Gonzalez are celebrating their anniversary. You guys didn't tell me what year it is, or actually what day it was, but I don't know. They're having an anniversary this month, and congratulations to you guys, however long or short it has been. Happy birthday to Ryan Reister, who has a birthday coming up on the 15th, and also to Alyssa Lebo, who turns 18 on the 17th, and to Irene Byers, Bryers, who has a birthday on the 17th. Happy birthday to Marissa Seaman, who is turning 17 on the 18th, as is Kristen, who's turning 18 actually on the 18th. Katie is turning 16 on the 19th. Amanda Pierstoff is also turning, or has a birthday on the 19th. She's turning 17. And finally, happy birthday to James Voss, who is also celebrating a birthday on the 19th. Guys, if you want to have a fresh baked shout out on your birthday, all you got to do is send an email to birthdays@freshbakedisney.com. That's birthdays@freshbakedisney.com. Couldn't be any easier. You send us an email there and we'll hook you up.
Well, at first glance, the Interventions building, top floor, looks about the same as ever. We've got the Tony Stark Iron Man exhibit here, which is about what it usually is. It's a decently attended event. However, on the other side, Captain America meet is Deadsville. There's nobody in there. Now, the Thor meet over here is still pretty well attended. I can't tell if this is if this is long necessarily, because it could be that they're just about ready to enter. If they've just let a bunch of people in, this is a good line. If not, it's not so great. And the same crap going on up here. Xbox One console is playing, Marvel Superheroes, Disney Infinity demos. It's the same as it's been. Almost all of this right here is all Disney Infinity, and then that's Marvel Superheroes. And then over here, it looks like the Captain America meet is not open. I don't know why they would close a meet. That's kind of strange. But my guess is, my guess is that there's nobody there, and it's not worthwhile to keep it open because there's nobody attending it. Only a couple people have walked by asking to go in there. But from what I recall, this was never a really well attended meet. You know what's funny is that there are some folks out there who don't want a Star Wars presence in the park. And I ask you, you prefer this? I mean, is this what you'd rather have? Wouldn't it be cool if you could, I mean, make this a cantina, right? And meet Greedo and Han Solo and have some blue milk and, I don't know, I mean, that seems like a good idea to me. It's even gotten so bad that you can't even walk down there anymore. Not that you'd want to anyway, because there's nothing down there, but you used to be able to walk around the perimeter of the building, and now it's roped off. I wonder what that's for. Do they have plans? Is there a precursor to something, or are they just embarrassed that that actually exists at a distance? Or maybe this is why, because this is outer portion. The inside of the House of the Future is in there. This is the outer portion. They set up a bunch of touch pads where you can draw, apparently. You can color, not draw, color. Well, they're drawing, but these guys are coloring Disney characters. That's interesting. I still think they're embarrassed. I'm not going for the new event out there. Nope. I think they're embarrassed.
Scientifically, Disneyland is the most magical place on Earth due to its absurdly high concentration of pixie dust. Follow me on this one, I'll show you. Would you all be so kind as to brush a little pixie dust off your shoulders, maybe grab a little out of your hair, and just hold it in one hand? Because on the count of 3, we're going to blow this pixie dust into the air, and I'll show you the truth we really do. You got to get the first person perspective over there? All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, my friend. The adventures of Peter Pan lived there, still believed it. This was a warm summer night, probably nothing like that for you now tonight, when Peter Pan and Tinkerbell came inside looking for Peter's shadow. Now, as you can see back there, Wendy, Michael, and John were all fast asleep, so the pair would have to enter as quietly and as stealthily as they could. Amazing. You know, if I can hear you coming from outside, it doesn't work well enough. Okay. Boy, have you at least found Peter's shadow yet? Yeah, something tells me she's not dead. Do I have any brave volunteers who'd like to help me find Peter's shadow? Now, if I remember the story correctly, Wendy hid the shadow for safekeeping in her top drawer.
Oh God.
You go ahead and pull out whatever you're
Okay.
Well, Peter chased his shadow around and around the room. Finally, now he is behind the easy chair. Now, Wendy, acting quickly, took out her shoulder. Come on, everybody! Here we go! Off to Neverland! Now, if you've never tried flying on your own before, it can take a little bit of getting used to, so... There it is, Wendy! Neverland! Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. And just like that, they were off. Now, it was kind of a long flight to Neverland, so they tried to play some games to pass the time. They wanted to play Monopoly, but they got into an argument over who was going to play as the car. I'll give it a shot.
Nice.
The tiara's okay, but I'm going to try not to aim it lower. Starting out, the class to begin his duel to the death with the evil Captain Hook. Now, this was a frightening affair indeed, with the barking of heads, the clashing of steel, the slicing of sails, the cutting of mustaches, and even the mincing of words. Some things are just funny. Now, even though Captain Hook was mean in the extreme, there was one thing that cured his tempers: the deadly crocodile, who waited patiently below for his Captain Hook sandwich. He had 5 finger sandwiches to begin with, he was anchored for. But like all heroes brave and true, Peter Pan vanquished the evil villain. The last we saw of Hook, he was desperately backpedaling away from the crocodile's dripping paw. Goes to the window, we'll see him go. See you later, Hook. Now, with Captain Hook gone, Peter was now Captain Pan, and the Jolly Roger was truly jolly. With a little help and a whole lot of pixie dust from a red Tinkerbell, the pirate ship sailed off into the night sky, flying all the way back across the stars, even back into space itself, all the way back to that quiet nursery in London, where there were new stories to tell and